Akshata.
Right, so
Right. So,
good evening,
good evening,
everyone.
everyone.
Welcome to
Welcome to
another book
another
review
book
session
review
by the
session by the
Bibliophile family.
Bibliophile family.
This time we
This
have
time we have
Akshata with us,
Akshata with us,
reviewing the book
reviewing the book
Your
Your
Next
Next
Five Moves
Five Moves,
Master the Art
Master
of
the Art
Business
of Business
Strategy
Strategy
by Patrick
by
Bet
Patrick Bet
David
David
and Greg
and Greg
Dinkin.
Dinkin.
So,
So,
this is
this is
I
an,
think, a
I
very
think, a
good
very
book
good
for
book
all of us
for
to
all of
learn
us to
from it.
learn from it.
Over to you,
Over to
Akshata.
you, Akshata.
Thank you. And sorry for delay. First of all, today I'm going to review the book Your Next Five Moves by Patrick Bate David. It's a master of art business strategy. I think this book, uh, this book is for all of us. I might be said something in Marathi, English, Hindi, trio language. Okay, so you have to understand. Am I audible right now?
Yes.
Okay, let's start it. About the author. The author is a best-selling author, entrepreneur, and founder of the financial services company of PHP Agency. He's known for his books. First one is Your Next Five Moves and Choose Your Enemies Wisely. He's actually he has a great story that he migrated from Iran as a child and served in the US Army and built his career through the business and motivational content on platforms like YouTube channel. It's a Mint, and also he has a PBD podcast. His work mostly focus on entrepreneurship, business strategies, and personal growth. Now, this about the author, and the book I am reviewing is the book is for all the entrepreneurs, executives, and the strategists, aspiring leaders, and for the personal growth of each and every person. Okay, uh, here mostly we are all viewing this book as the personal growth, as we can find strategies of planning our own lives. The path of achieving your goals in business. Uh, I start here. I start with the book reviewing the path of achieving your goals in business. There are five strategies. I mean, five moves which I will say first. First one is mastering yourself, master the ability to reason. Third is master building the right team. Fourth one is master the strategy to scale. Is master knowing your this is the first chapter. This is the first move which
Akshata, you're not audible.
start you want to be. This is the right question for each and every person to know who actually want to be in his life. As the purpose of this movie is to identify what matters to you the most and help put a strategy together that fits your level of commitment and vision. What is your vision and commitments about your life and your goals, achieving your in this chapter, author asks about some questions to us, in which some questions so that we can ask ourselves what we want to be in our life. The next in second chapter he gives us, he gives us some challenge that you can make a pain as your fear. You can tolerate more once you remove endurance, give themselves clear The key is identifying your flaws and knowing who my voice is breaking.
You can rejoin us again.
Okay, shall I? Okay, right now I'm audible.
Yes.
Okay. Make a pain as your fuel. Here, author said, if someone gives you a pain, make it as a fuel, not as a रिवेंज. उसको हमें देखना नहीं है. वो पेन को हमें फ्यूल, जस्ट लाइक अ फ्यूल, मतलब जैसे हम गाड़ी में डीजल वगैरह भरते हैं वैसे हम एनर्जी मोटिवेट होके उसको फ्यूल जैसा बिहेव करना है. और वी हैव टू create what we want to do. Use your haters and doubters to drive you. Means the person who hate and doubts you, that if you tell that I want this to achieve in my life, and if they take a doubt, or they if you are at the your highest level where you can where you can drive to you. Here, author says that uh, we have to not we have to we are not willing to compromise no matter what the circumstances of us. Next, embody who you want to be by living your future truth. And who do you want to be in your future? That, like, he has given a chart in which he said, ask about, do you want to be entrepreneur, entrepreneur, support team, solopreneur, influencer, or a sales, or a CEO, or a founder, or inventor? Here is a chance to discover who you actually want to be in your life. The next, in, in this chapter, author says, use your heroes and visuals to remind yourself who you are, who you want to be. In this, author has given uh, his own experience that when he was starting his business, he has actually uh, taken a picture, drawing from the artist, in which he has in that drawing he has seated the peoples with peoples who are actually have a different strategy, different backgrounds in their life. The um, next chapter is about study the most important product. You become who you are by learning who you are. Means without studying ourselves we can't get the right answers about who we want to be. And here, author says that align your career with your true self. Means if I want to be entrepreneur, if I go to the job, I will not fulfill the job successfully, or I will not fulfill the work successfully. If my level of thinking is different and I am doing different things, then second, inquiry leads to acceptance, which leads to the power. The four areas that drives to you. Here, author says about advancement, individuality, madness, and the purpose. purpose. Here, each and every people has a different level of thinking, uh, level of means who they want to be. Here, advancement it consists of the people who want promotions, completing a task, meeting the deadlines, reaching goal as the team. Individuality means in this type of peoples, uh, like to have a car, home, they want a recognition, they want a security. Uh, then next, madness. These kind of people are mostly driven by confidence. They have a control, they have a competition, they have a proving, they have power of proving others wrong. They need to avoid embarrassment. Uh, they are they are doing their mastery, and they are desired to be the best so that they can break the records of the others. The next one is purpose. Purpose is purpose in this purpose. The best example of purpose is the bibliophile family. As we are means Palakji has the idea of uh, what we can say. He has the idea that we can do a book re- uh, reading book reading club so that we can we can inspire, and also we it will help the people to read out the books. And also after that, second another next move was that making a readathon, okay, or the challenges to read the books. And then the next move Palakji has taken that taking a book review. Okay, so if you have the purpose, so you can do uh, anything with possibility and with positive impact. The next thing, to your next why, uh, means why why you have to study you. What do you want? Okay, the next here the author gives us a personal identity audit in which he has given 18 to 50, 18 to 20 some questions in the at the last of the uh, chapter, that these questions may help us to audit ourselves, so that after auditing we can know to ourselves, and we can take our actions or our moves on that way. So what we want to be. Benefits of discovering this personal audit is that we can have awareness, we can realize what the problems we can fix, what we are, what our limiting beliefs are, which we can crack. Then what are the patterns which are in our habits, and our anger is in our control, or we are controlled by our anger. So it will help us to know about ourselves. Then also the next chapter here, the author says, study your blind spots by actively looking for them. Means by here we know that we everyone have a blind spot, and blind spot there are some spots which are, we know what we know what we don't know, and the next we don't know what we don't know. So we have to find, when we have to find out what we don't know, that we don't know are the our blind spots according to me. Uh, so we have to study on that uh, blind spots. The next author says about knowing ourselves and rarely epiphany. Here, when we are clear about the most important product ourselves or we, our decisions will flow naturally and it will lead to accomplish our goals. The next chapter is that your path to creating wealth as an entrepreneur or an entrepreneur. Money is the only tool it will take you wherever you wish and will it not replace you as the driver. We all know that money can buy everything, each and everything, and whatever we can do, want. But as on the driver's seat, we have to sit there. Not no one, another one will not suitable for it. So here author asks us about whether do you want to be entrepreneur or entrepreneur. Means the entrepreneur are the who are working for the business itself, but just creating their making their money from their incentives or giving the or shareholding or and many more things. And entrepreneurs are the CEOs or the founder of the business who run who have the idea and they um, build the business. Here the author says that take control by climbing your own ladder. Means what we want to be in our life, it should be uh, it should be on our own decisions, not by the others. If my friend is going there, then I'm not going there. If uh, if I want to, for example, if I want to be an engineer and my friend want to be an um, lawyer or anything else, but I want to be engineer, but my friend has gone to the lawyer, so I can't go with him or her. Uh, I can do, I go to the engineer, not to the lawyer. That's what take a control of climbing your own ladder. The next one, here the author says there are qualities of successful entrepreneur. Uh, what are the qualities of entrepreneur? Entrepreneur, uh, he thinks like an entrepreneur. He works like an entrepreneur. He possesses the urgency of entrepreneur. He innovates like an entrepreneur. And also he protects the brand like an entrepreneur. Just he is the entrepreneur, not the entrepreneur. The next, how companies breed entrepreneurs means here the author has given his self example that when he was working in the as a salesperson, uh, he was he has a 10 16 pages uh, review that he was like to be an entrepreneur for his company, but his company uh, higher level people have not accepted that. They just think that he just want to he just want money from us and not he want to build our business. So here entrepreneur sorry here the um, author here author said this thing 3 to 4 times in this book that I have a plan for my company as an entrepreneur, but they didn't have taken it as a that point of view. They had a next they had opposite view on that things. Then next, there are traits he has given as an entrepreneur are something like their executives are comfortable taking calculated risk and encouraging the creativity. Then next, the executives plays offense, means improvement instead of just playing the defense. Then their executives evaluate the potential of others rather than themselves. Then next, it is actively looking for talent to keep the company vibrant and innovative. The next chapter is that means here if you want to be an entrepreneur, uh, you have to look for that. The next, if you want to be an entrepreneur, here author says that don't judge an entrepreneur by the final product, as it will uh, we will see that entrepreneur is looking so good, he has a lot of money and all those things, but behind the scene there is a different story. Here, author has given the example of Elon Musk, uh, one of I think, Eric DPVN, who is following Elon Musk on Instagram, and he asked by tagging himself that uh, shows following at the rate Elon Musk on Instagram shows an amazing life. I wonder if the ups and downs he had make for more enjoyable life. For this, the Elon Musk replied back that the reality is great heights, terrible lows, and unrelating stress. Don't think people want to hear about the last twos. As people are just seeing highs, not the what are the lows and relating what are the stress they are feeling, they are observing while going through the process. So that's what don't judge an entrepreneur by the final product. Next, find your blue ocean. Blue ocean. By finding our blue ocean, we can resolve the issue and move to the next level. Uh, the next, here, author says that focus on using your unique talent to find your niche in the business you are pursuing. Means whatever you are working or focusing on, uh, do your own business. In this first chapter, by, we know that we have learned master knowing ourselves, that who do you want to be in this, who do you want to be. The chapter has started with who do you want to be, and the chapter against end with who do we want to be, means mastering knowing ourselves who we are. Then second thing is master the ability to reason. We all are master at ability of reasoning, but here whatever uh, author said about him is different than our reasoning. That is, I got late to my office. I will say, yeah, it's yesterday I slept late, so I wake up late, and so that's why I'm late to the office, or by traffic jam or something. That's what reasons we are giving. But here the author want to say that mastering the ability to reason is that you have control over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find the strength that how to reason. Here, uh, if someone give a reason, we are best as giving reasons. So, author says that it's an incredible power of processing the issues, that we have to firstly observe what happened, then process what's happening, and then after seeing that take a decision or take the process or to process the issue. Okay. The next, processing is the ability to make effective decisions based on the access of information that is at the hand with the highest odds in our favor. Next chapter, he has given the most important trait to process effectively by taking the responsibility. Once you take the responsibility, you will uh, you will know how to process the issue. If something happens with my business, I will say that this is due to his fault, this is due to her fault, or the things are not going well because of another's fault. Take responsibility that I I am the responsible person for my business, and this happens because the I have not taken the right action on the issue, or I have not processed the issue correctly, so that it's not giving me a better results. There are three approaches to deal with an issue: find someone to blame, find a safe space to escape, and find a way to process by taking the responsibility. In this chapter, he says that uh, if you want to be an entrepreneur or an entrepreneur, you have to find a way to process by taking the responsibility whatever you have done. The great next, the great one owns their role. Here, processing steps to take when someone ticks you off. Uh, means whenever anything issue happens, we have to take the responsibility for the role in what our own role, what happened, and state it specifically. What I have done to create a problem, or what earlier I have done so that it has created the problem, and then next solve the problem accordingly. Then next, here author says about how to deal with the crisis. Crisis, crisis is by dealing with taking responsibility and owning our own role in what happens. Um, Many of things are not in our fault, such as a pandemic. In pandemic, we have observed that everything has stopped, and it's not in anyone's hand. So, how to deal with crisis? There are 10 types of crisis he has mentioned, like health, technological, organizational, violence, revenge from a former employee, characters, financial, then next personal, a natural, and black swan. Uh, it's here author says that we have to put the crisis on the scales from 1 to 10, so that we can solve the issues and grow our business. Then next, lastly in the chapter, author want to say that embrace the math and use time return, that is ITR, investment time return. Investment is how much will it cost or save us, time, how much time will it take us and save us, and return, calculate the return on the money and time involved in the decision. It's the while great processors are always focused on ITR rather than other things. Uh, Here, author has given that why author has mostly author compared this business with the chess, as in chess also we say that we see you have to move your next moves by thinking of other people, other person perspective, and also what he, if I have done a move, then what he will do, what his next moves. So he has uh, done, he has given comparison between the chess and the business in this book mostly. Then he has given processor traits, that they ask the questions, they don't care about being right or wrong, don't interest in answers, they like to be challenged, they are curious,
They prevent more problem than they solve. Then they make great negotiation and they are more interested in permanently solving the problem rather than just putting band-aid on it. Here, export processors look forward to confronting issues that your mindset is everything. When you start viewing a crisis as an opportunity, you are winning the game. The mindset is the most important thing. The next, in the second chapter, he has given how to solve for the x. Means in mathematics, we all have learned from basic that find x. What is that x? And also in business, we have to find the x. That's a methodology for effective decision making. Just a minute. Yeah. How can we solve or solve for the X is by processing when our business is online. The next, uh, what I can control, we have to see what I can control in my business to solve that X and what I can't control to solve the problem. Identifying the real issue and deepest why, that is the burning platforms and the golden gates. Here, burning platforms are hot problems that we have to deal with immediately, and the golden gates are the bright opportunities that we need to enter quickly. Here, uh, the author has given us that we have to play offense and defense, but as a offense means the opportunity to make money or advance our business or a career, and defense is the opportunity to solve the problem, to stop losing money or to stop moving backward in some way. Decision making then goes from something scary and familiar to the something manageable. So doing the math is more art than the science. Here, author again says that uh, ITR is the tool which makes more valuable and more usable for us. And next, lastly, in the chapter, author says, be a patient, means be a patient. Not be too hungry or not be too hungry for the money or what we can say, not be too hungry for the decisions. Take a time, take a time and work for it. The next, uh, third chapter, master building the right team. Here, here, author says about that if you want to be entrepreneur or entrepreneur, we can't build the empire singly, means solely. We need a team. So for that we have to build the team, and for building the team we need to uh, we need to know uh, how can we build the team by firstly that if we want to hire someone, we have to see that what benefits programs we are offering for the person or the people so that they can come to us or they can do job with us. Then next, everyone needs a trust, trustworthy advisors. So we have to take advice from the uh, uh, trustworthy peoples only. Then next author says about find the questions we must answer before making a big hire. Means if we want to hire people, before that we have to question three, four questions which will be beneficial for us to hire the people. Ask why they want to join, then what are their views, what they want to be, and what they want from uh, what they want from our company. The next, uh, okay, yeah, we will take selfie and then I think I'm not making you bored. This book is for entrepreneurs and
Everyone is listening to you intently. Don't worry. Shade sir, please take a selfie for all of us.
Yes, good evening everyone. If possible, switch on the camera. We'll take selfie. Yes, good evening Sumanji, Amiji, yes, Jagriti ji, Zainab, Sanjay ji. Yes, ready everyone? Smile. Done. Thank you. Yes, Akshata ji, you can continue.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, in this chapter, again, here authors has given that don't give up on your first date,
how to create a golden sub. Here, author says that granting equity to your team is more art than the science. When it's done correctly, we will accomplish our three objectives. First, we will transform our team members thinking from dominant mentality to ownership mentality. Second one is when we will incentivize our people to work harder and smarter to increase our revenue. And third one is that it will increase the employee retention by structuring a compensation intelligently. Creating the right compensation plan is like creating the right melody to our business. Then next, if people like treating themselves right, so treat your people right so that they can give us whatever best in them. Uh, we must have to recognize their talent. What are the what are their talents? Then next, here, and author says that if, as an entrepreneur, you have to communicate your expectation clearly, early, and often to your peoples, so that, and also in our life, uh, in our relationships with our family, friend, we have to be clear about any problem, and we have to say it clearly as early as possible before it break our relation with people, and oftenly that you are doing that means I'm not liking anything, then I have to tell them that you are doing this thing too many times. So with a clear intention, we have to communicate with the people. The next, here, we need, as an entrepreneur, we need to fire the people, fire the people from their work as if they are not working properly for our company. So, while firing people, we need to be very gentle so that as uh, all the peoples are working for us are the human beings, and we need to be we need to be treat them as a human beings. So while firing, we need to not to wound that person by our words or anything else. We just need to give them a proper fire. So firing properly, that so means that we what we can say, wounds are not healing. uh, like wounds will heal, but uh, the words which are said by anything are not healing properly. It will stuck to their minds, and uh, it will show the uh,
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, sorry. Uh, there are, he has given six best techniques as for the terminator or hiring the peoples. Sorry, firing the peoples means from leaving the job. That fire gently, get right to the point, and be firm yet gentle. Acknowledge the other person's feelings. Uh, have a good exit strategy. Talk about person's strength. And here, author has also mentioned one of the experience with his colleague, that he was uh, he was his assistant, but he was not doing rightly. So author asked him what are the things going on, and he also tell him that you don't apply for the assistant job, you are not fit for it. Then he openly talks about why, what is happening in his mind, that he want to be he want to travel the world, and he was doing the job as assistant. Then it will obviously not help him to work like the assistant. He is not fit for the assistant work. So there again the author says, give him his strength, and tell him that you may apply for, you may do uh, your own business, or you travel to the world, but not do the assistant job. The next author says that hire slowly and fire quickly. The next, he said, while building a business, you have to have principle-based culture, where you have the principles which will not be demolished by any of the person who is working for you. So build the principles, like like uh, in our bibliophile, that we have a principle that we are the family where we read, we share our thoughts, we share our things, we share each and everything, like bhajans and all those things. So we have our own principle. Then next, here author says about what we should stand for as a family, that we should lead, we should respect, we should improve, and as a family, we have to build a love. Then, as a family, what we can't tolerate is by bullying and being bullied by others. Our core values are courage, wisdom, tolerance, and understanding what everyone, uh, understanding everyone. That as appreciating and respecting that each and everyone has different ideas and values. The next, uh, here he has given the example of his children, and another one lady who
example uh, that that he asked the question that what are the three things you did as a parent that work, that lady has given answer. First one is love your children and give them plenty of attention, and the last one is that about credibility. Here author has given that said that never be afraid of the truth, as we all say that such kadwa hota hai. So we don't have to be afraid of the truth. We always have to respect the truth and work accordingly. Uh, Establish a company code. Here, the author says about that you should have your private life different and your public life different. Create a replacement game plan that if you want to uh, if you create a culture that elevates everyone, it also allows you to scale up faster. That the less your business depends on you, the more valuable it is. The more your business depends on you, the less valuable it is. Therefore, there is no exit opportunity if the business relies on your personalities. Here, the author says that your business must be a independent. Yeah, sir. Am I audible right now? It's a network issue. Yeah. Okay. The author says that our business should not be dependent on us. Once we have, here he has given an example of Steve Jobs, founder of CEO of Apple, that when he uh, means the founder of CEO of Microsoft and Apple are changing differently, and then they shows the growing of the business in each field. So that if you are the owner of the business, your business should not be depend on only you. The next, again, author says that contingency planning is important while doing the business. Then he said strategist for the replacement and skill transfer is that list your task and skills, means in your business which task and which are the skills that requires. Then identify who are the best and who means who are the best for doing this and who are not, so that it will so that we know that different languages spoken by our sales, support, technical and executive teams, so we can give them a training which are not which skills they are not great, we can give them train. Know who can maintain the company culture, means knowing our employees. Then know your company practices and procedures. Develop the leaders to help spread the right mindset. The next, friction is good. Here again, author says that we need a friction in all the areas of our lives. It's healthy and it stimulates the growth, creativity, and learning. Friction between people stimulates the growth. It should be a positive friction so that it will help the people to grow. Here, author says, while giving the fiction, you must be a transparent. While while giving conversation with the people, you must be transparent with your values and your thoughts.
Then next, he says, talk behind people's backs. That we all see that people talk behind the backs of the people, but here author says talk positive things behind the people's back so that uh, so that if I tell Palak that uh, that for example, if I take Palak that Rumit sir good uh, is a good what can I say?
ओके वो बहुत अच्छा प्रेजेंटेशन करवा देते हैं, स्टोरी टेलर है. और देन नेक्स्ट पलक जी will tell it to Rithi ma'am. Rithi ma'am tell to Sher Singh ji, then Neha ma'am, Suman ji, and then when it goes to Rumit sir, it will impact good. That it will give motivation, it give energy to Rumit sir for telling the story or whatever, for example, whatever he is based in that. So uh, we have to talk behind people's backs, but in a positive manner, create a culture in which we spread good words about the people, like our that next chapter he has given trust is equal to speed, the power of reliability. The more you know each other, the more you know what each other's thinking, the faster you can accelerate the trust and confidence is one another when you get on the field. That is, we can say trust is here. Author want to say that trust is multi-dimensional, uh, and we have to work on that while working on the time. As time is a money, uh, we need to uh, we need to uh, manage trust and the speed. Speed is the momentum, fuel. Money is the fuel, and pilot. Who is the pilot? Here, founder or the CEO is the pilot. Trusting the relationships is to speed up every element of conducting the business. Then here author says that uh, make a liability cap that then finite terms about uh, about our employees, means how can we trust each others, that's given here. The next, ask the questions that go below the surface, that is tough love. uh, what is tough love? Can anyone have idea about is tough love? It's difficult to love that person or that any business. So before trusting anyone, we have to ask several questions. Then next, he asked about four levels of trust he has given. First one is stranger, endorsed, trusted, and roommate. Stranger. Strangers are zero. Strangers have a means we have a zero experience about that person, and we all know that experience is the best teacher. Teacher, we will get good people or bad people. We don't know, but we will get experience from that. Then endorsed. Endorsed us is that we are tracking that person or tracking the record uh, which is recommended by our trusty person, means whom we trust. They have given the उन्होंने उनका क्या बोलते हैं रेफरेंस दिया है. They are the endorsed. The next, individuals who we are trusted are the person are mostly the our own personal experience. We trust the people and the uh, we trust their loyalty, honesty, and reliability. Okay, yeah, sure, I will do it. running mates. Then running mates are the people whom I go directly if I have any question or any doubt regarding my job or my business or anything. So they can help me or they can teach me whatever skills I need to do the business. Then next, here author says that the more successful you become, the fewer people you will be able to trust. And this is the real truth that you trust less persons. The next, here says that there are love languages of the entrepreneurs and that we need you. That entrepreneurs must means uh, he must have to follow with his employees that we need his recognition, then praise people in private, public, and behind their back, then clear direction, give them clear direction in which they are going through, and then vision, dreams, involvement, challenge them, listening what they want to say, and in this move, we have learned master building our right team. The next one, fourth move is master the strategy to scale up. Here, uh, give me a minute.
Akshita, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here only. Master the strategy to scale. Scaling for exponential growth. There are two types of growth: linear growth and exponential growth. So, linear growth. Uh, Linear growth will be just like opportunities and building a system, and exponential growth is that new innovative work and other things. So here author has given the example of Ferrari that in 1977 Ferrari has the speed of 8.1 second. In 1997 Ferrari has the speed of 4.9 seconds, and in 2017 it has the speed of 2.9 seconds. And according to that, he said about what will be the speed of Ferrari at 2035 to go from 0 to 6 miles per hour, uh, 0 to 60 miles per hour. Then here he has also given the example of Toyota, that Toyota service is very what we can say great. So that and next, food industry has given the example of MC Donald's, which is the faster delivery food delivering company. The next, here author want to say that we must need to voice management, that is greed, gluttony, girls or guys, and gambling. We need to manage all those things. The next one is uh, Moneyball designing system to track your business. It is the capital mistake to theorize before on one on his data. We have to track, we have to scale, we have to track our data, and on that data we have to what is that? Analyze it, and then next make our next moves. What to do in our next year. That are the all things here author has given. And then next he said that every day is urgent, so stay alert, stay alive. Uh, Whether your business is set or whether it is going to set, you must be alert from your competitor new upcoming or new startups, you need to be alert, and you have to be aware of your next strategies, what to do, and when to do. Then next, here master the power plays. In this chapter, uh, author says about that we have learned about ourselves. Then we have learned about how to build our team. Then we have learned about the ability to listen. We have learned about master the strategy to scale. Then here in next fifth move, he says that you have to master power plays. Means before doing any move, you have to make a power play. What we can say that if I want uh, take an example that today because of my lack in fifth move that I haven't मतलब मैंने पीपीटी पलक जी को भेजी नहीं और उसकी वजह से क्या हुआ आई won't able to show you the ppt and also it's not running in my business. I thought that it in my laptop that I thought that it will work, but at the moment I started it, it's not starting, it's not going. So before doing anything we have to do a power play, and I like it and I accept that, and for that I apologize. मैं आप सबकी माफी चाहती हूँ. And next thing that um, we have to study how to sell, how to negotiate, and how to influence. Then in this chapter again he says that cultivate your power and stay battle tested. That if you shift your approach to finding the ways to help others rather than using it a shotgun approach to getting a business, then we will value the people so deeply that we are constantly looking to see what drives them and how we can help to steer them based on their motivations. This is the master power plays. So we have to learn and we have to cultivate our power and stay battle tested again and again. And from these, our 5 moves are completed.
Amazing, Akshata.
So first of all, I would like to ask you, why did you choose this book? Because this book is towards, building your strategy for business. So are you planning something, or are you trying to learn something before starting any business, or are you into business?
I'm actually in the business. I'm an entrepreneur. So this book I can suggest it. I don't remember who I suggested me this book, but I have this from last 2 years, and I have didn't read it because of the language. I didn't understand that business language. So, but in this last September readathon, I have seen that here Pallavi has given a challenge that you have to mastery on that subject. So I have chosen this book as it was in my bookshelf and I was not reading. So I thought, why should I not master in field which I am going, which I am dealing day to day. So I have chosen this book.
Right.